Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Hood Life Chronicles. Hey, Red Labels Confessions. Nah, nigga, I thought you was gonna go live. I thought you was going live. I saw you was like, it's bored on YouTube. It is kind of bored on YouTube, honestly, and the cool. There's a lot of stuff going on YouTube, though. It's just nobody want to talk about it. See, they got people in their boots just shaking. Just scared. Not red labels. Red labels is never scared. Never scared. I had just got done watching a video with Regine and Carter and Lil Wayne. But yeah, I'm on YouTube. This is what I'm doing right now. So yeah, it is. But yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on YouTube right now. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, a lot of it, if you look at the content creator, I think it's about money. But like a lot of us, it's not about the money. I think I can agree. I'm not about the money. Red Labels, I think he can agree. He's not about the money. We're just about the energy on YouTube and what's going on. I mean, but I know I got a few other channels. And I know he have one other one he ain't told nobody. And y'all don't know my fucking channels either. But yeah, we're trying to get in different sectors of YouTube. This is a messy ass sector of YouTube. Okay. It's messy and it's crazy. And I mean it is what it is though. I just want to apologize to AT2 and Dear Vet because I was fucked up. I was supposed to go live and it was all playing and shit. And when I got on there, I was fucked up when I got on there. But see, they should have gave me an earlier live because by 9 o'clock and it's the weekend, I ain't gotta work. Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking fucked up. But it's the thing, like Red Labels, this is the thing. They they get mad because I'm off and I'm drinking. I saw your little shit. I saw you like y'all had your little office party. See, that's why I would never go to an office party because they can't handle Hood Life Chronicles. Okay, okay. I want you to know the professional side of Hood Life Chronicles. I don't want you to know the ghetto, the true ghetto side of Hood Life Chronicles. Y'all know the ghetto side of Hood Life Chronicles. They don't fucking know that, right? It is what the fuck it is. But I'm a professional in my own right. Just like Red Labels was professional now. With Red Labels, I want to know who the fuck you brought home. I know you brought somebody home. But see, he won't tell you because guess what? A gentleman never tells. Red Labels is definitely a gentleman. Handsome is all get out. Sexy is honey. That's their game. Okay? And we're going to keep it moving. But yeah, I, he said no regrets. Honey, I saw your little cartoon character where you had, and I was supposed to go on A2 Live with Dear Yvette, and I was so fucked up. They did it too late. You can't do me late. So I was like the one at 9, and I think their times, one of them their times is 7, and then the other one time is 6. But yeah, my time is 9. I'm fucked up at that. If I'm not working, I'm probably fucked up at that moment. But the thing about it is, I don't have no regrets. I keep a job. I have a degrees. I have several degrees, a license. I'm not fucking up on the days that I'm needed. You see what I'm saying? I'm fucking up my on my days off. So I don't have no issues. However, you already knew it was gonna be a brown liquor experience. So I told him, look, I'm probably gonna be fucked up. Then I got some my girlfriend came over here and did some kind of ratchet ass shit. And so, man, I'm ghetto. I'm from the ghetto, even though I don't live in the ghetto. You ain't gonna come in these white people neighborhood. You ain't gonna come in these white people neighborhood and act a goddamn fool and think I ain't gonna get with your ass. You know what the fuck you doing when you walked in this motherfucking hood, okay? When you walked in here, I live here. Y'all know. Now I'm not on no homeowner association, but it all is the same thing. If I was under a homeowner association, they would buy my ass out, send me to the left with what this girl is doing. And it's like simple arguments, cause she don't never leave and go nowhere. Been fucking with her for 5 years. Yeah, I go on YouTube and do what do. But bitch, you go on YouTube and do the same goddamn thing. I can give a fuck. And I told her that. But she's not a YouTuber. But honey, the second she do, it's gonna be only popping. It wasn't an office party. What was it, Red Labels? It was very interesting. How you gonna tell us that and you ain't gonna show us what it is? Oh, that's even better. Why you didn't tell me that shit? Why you didn't tell us that we would have donated to the cause, Red Labels? Now I'm mad at you. Because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. There's people like me that don't mind donating to the cause, especially if it helped you. And it's helped a lot of my patients. It's helped family members. So, yes, I don't think you made it clear, Red Labels. You should have made it clear. Clear. Let's make it clear in AT2 voice. But yeah, I would definitely donate to that. And AT2, I didn't even know his ass was going through some shit. Not for that. Not for that, AT2. Not for that. I mean, Red Labels. Not for that. But as for AT2, it was a brown liquor experience. We were supposed to have a good live, and I fucked up because I got too fucked up before it happened. They should have put the live a little early, about 2-3 hours earlier before I got fucked up. But let me tell you, I don't have no issues with being fucked up. I am a grown ass motherfucking woman. I work very hard for what I do. I have degrees and I have license to back me up. But when I'm off, I get fucking loose. And I'm not ashamed for that. I'm really not. Now I am trying to tone it down, but I'm just being real as fuck. I want to apologize to Dear Vet Says and to AT2 because, honey, I was gone. And then my girlfriend came in my yard after I had sent her ass away, and I had to get in that ass. Not literally. I'm talking about I had to kill her by herself. Get away from my property. When I'm in my zone, get the fuck away from me. Like, don't come back here. You already done the most, because she all drama.com. She probably listened to it now. Hey, babe, love you. She drama.com. Y'all done heard me talk about this girl for I don't know how long. But it is what the fuck it is. I've been with her over 5 years, so it is what the fuck it is. But I'm like, so she doing her shit, whatever she doing. I'm like, it's like, this like 30, not, no, I'm going to say it's about 10 minutes ago. She called me like, well, what you doing? I ain't doing shit. What the fuck? I just got off of work. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, girl, keep doing you. I'm good over here. I'm resting. My bones hurt. My arthritis is kicking my ass. And guess what? I am good. I don't need to see you. I don't need to touch you. I don't need to look at you. Girl, get on with your ass. Okay? You've been off all goddamn day, and now you want to come over? I've been home since 2 or 3 o'clock. Girl, get the fuck out of here. See, that's the thing. People don't like that I'm a fucking realist. In and over Glow laughing at me. People don't know I'm a fucking realist on the cool. I have been in a lot of relationships. I've been married twice, divorced twice. I probably would never get married again in my motherfucking life. But I'm going to tell you this, I'm a real ass person. I'm not going to sit here and sweat you. I'm not going to sit here and harass you because I don't do that. Now, she's younger than me, considerably 10 to 12 years younger than me. So it's a different thing. I try to give leeway with that, but honestly, I'm good. You better, but honey, you better do another live because I want to donate. I want to donate. And why your ass didn't even, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you, Red Labels. And I'm mad at AT2 too. Because if you have an issue, you could have reached out to me, DM me, and let me know. Y'all know I'm not on YouTube like that. But if Red I me, I look at every fucking thing that nigga do. I mean, they're commenting, but he know I look at it because it says I look at it. If I got questions or whatever, we have a good relationship. There's been people trying to come in me in Red relationship. Nobody gonna fuck with me in Red relationship. Same thing with AT2. Me and AT2 don't talk shit about each other online. However, We have a different. And if I would have known, okay, he had a rent party, but I don't think he invited me directly, or I didn't know what the cause was or whatever. But whatever AT2 do, whatever Red Labels do, I'm gonna fucking support it, cause I'm that person. Now they might need to give me a couple of reminders, okay? Because I'm a little forgetful depending on the situation. But them two niggas right there, I love to death like my brothers. To death. All I gotta do is hit me up. But I'm mad at Red Labels, because Red Labels, you could have pulled a lot more. You could pull, and you could still pull a lot more. This is for a good cause. Do y'all know we can, what, well, if you're in a certain income bracket, because I know with certain people it don't matter, but when you itemize everything like I have done for the last 10 years, it helps. It helps when it comes to filing your taxes. Okay? That's right, in the know glow. In the glow laughing at me. Who you talking? Who be mad? Me? This is what I don't like about you. Why you stand offline when you are a record? You are a motherfucking star. Do you know how many people you can help with the information you know? Do you know how many people you can help with people in need? That's why I get mad at you, boo. I love you to death, and you know that. But you got a lot of power just behind on who you is. And we know this. We know this, man. This is the same man. We're gonna say the same man. This is who we know this man. But because I'm known for being say man, we know this. Man, say man. We're gonna make this a say man event. Do y'all remember the say man, y'all? I've been in suburban under my other account. Honey, it don't matter what fucking account you in. We're gonna support you. And I don't mind. I don't blame you for not telling people about your other stuff. Cause I got other stuff going on YouTube too. But Red Labels, you are one to be reckoned with. But you can give a whole lot of help to people in need. And income tax is coming up, y'all. Let me give y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all my life. Hold on. Not a big story, but a lot of it got to do with income tax. If you get a lump sum of money, a lot of people want to take it and spend it. Take it and spend it on something worthwhile for you. Take it and spend it on a house. Whether it's your house or you're buying it for another property. Take it and spend it on something positive, productive for your family, for the people that you're gonna leave to, because you're gonna die here and you can't take the shit with you. Okay? Give me 5 minutes. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back on here in about 20 seconds. Give me 20 seconds. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I had to go and use the potty. Use the potty, okay? I had to use the potty because, honey, I had to use the restroom. But I'm going. This is where I need you in here, Red Labels. So I may have made some bad decisions when I was younger. Like I got out of high school, I immediately got married. He was a little older than me, but I can't blame it on him because I should have educated myself on stuff. But let's get down to this. So I have graduated from college 3 times. I graduated as my LVN. I graduated from my RN associate and my bachelor's. Probably will get my nurse practitioner when I'm ready, but I ain't ready right now. Okay, you gotta have your mind ready. So I paid rent for a while. This is back in the 90s. Okay, I graduated from 1994. When they told me that I was going, see, they kept increasing the fucking rent. I started off paying $200 a month. Then it went up to 300. Yeah, I stay in Texas and rent probably a little bit cheaper over here. Okay, we in the ghetto. They got up to $400 a month rent. That was actually half of my income. And this is right when I had graduated from my LVN. It was in 2004. Me and my husband had been married since 1995 or 94, but I was pretty much the primary breadwinner. What slowed me down was having kids, but it is all good. I still got to where I needed to be. But I'm going to tell you this. Once they told me I had to pay over $400 rent, I said, hell to the motherfucking no. Hell no. I will never pay rent. I had already added up the years that I had already been paying rent on the little rent that I was paying. And that already was enough for a house. See, houses over here in Texas ain't as expensive maybe anywhere else. But it started small. So when I graduated from my RN in 2003, I graduated from my LVN. I got all this in the midst. They weren't trying to give me no assistance. I had two kids, and I definitely wasn't gonna get no assistance but it wasn't enough money to where I could just be on my own. So my husband was putting me through hell. But anyway, I put myself through my RN degree. I had another baby in there though. So I had one baby, then I had another baby, which I was devastated about because I was on my way to be it. But what my mom told me is there's blessing with kids. So I kept that in mind, had my baby, and then I kept continuing to pursue my career. So a lot of with this child right here, he's very smart. He finished high school in 3 years. You know why? Because when I was pregnant with him, I was in school. I was doing microbiology, nursing, biology, the whole 9 yards. Okay. So people are like, why is he he got a lot of knowledge, okay, in that pregnancy. Anyway, there is some truth in that. But it wasn't something that I was trying to put in him. It was something I'm trying to move. I'm trying to get better for myself. I did do better for myself. So when I graduated from my RN, my associate degree in 2003, I made the decision. My husband probably was in it on a little bit, but it was more so mine. It was our both of our decision. But when it came to financially, then that's when you see stuff. But if you married, it's all we won and one, and all in all, it's all that shit. So in 2003, when I graduated from my RN, and I told God if he continued to keep cheating on me and fucking up, he was cheating on me while I was in school. I put it in my mind that God had better for me. I had to concentrate on my schooling, not this motherfucking nigga. Let's be fucking real. But since he was there helping me with it, if he wanted better for himself in his life, then I don't know, right? So he left me for another married woman. And I felt like they could do this for years because his dad had been married to his mom for years. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tie my up life like that. So, I mean, I waited. I didn't quickly divorce him. I waited. And he didn't divorce. They was just living a nice little life, cheating on each other's spouses. And I said, God is making me true to what I said. I said if he continued this after I graduated from my RN, that I was going to divorce him. Now, when it happened, I was devastated. My whole life was turned upside down. I didn't know which way to go. And I had two kids, okay? Two kids. And they were still very young. So I divorced him. But before that, we bought a house. It was I we didn't have make a I didn't make a whole bunch of money because it's basically on my income, but it was an owner finance house. This is very rare because most owner finance Red Labels can tell you this. Most this is where I want him in here. Most owner finances houses they tell you it's owner finance, but they don't go through the right protocol on the owner finance. My mom and my dad always had property and stuff. So one thing my mama told me, she didn't really like what I was doing, but hell, she couldn't give me the money to pay for the house. But what she did tell me was very informative. She said, anytime you buy a house, you have to go through the abstract office. They will present a contract to you. You will sign the contract. You will pay the fees that they tell you. And in 5 years, you keep your receipts. You pay your receipts. You do what you put in that contract. When them 5 years come up, see, this is what my mama thought the woman was gonna fuck me. But after they went through the abstract office, she wasn't gonna fuck me because then she would lose her real estate license. Okay. So after when the 5 year, well, actually, I paid the house off about 4 years, and she produced a letter to me, a release of lien to me. So when we got the divorce, we ain't got a divorce in the meantime. One thing I can say about my ex-husband, he did not want any parts of the house. Yes, I would have had to sell the house and all that. He didn't want no parts of that. It was his kids. He knew his kids was in better hands with me than him. And I would give him that respect on him even acknowledging that. But he released it everything. And that made a big difference. So once we divorced, he signed a release to release the house to me. Then I paid off the house. The house was $15,000. I put $1,500 down. My note was like $311 a month. The house is paid off in 4 years. Because when I started getting close to paying it off, I paid it off early. She released the lien, and then the house was completely in my name. It's very important to know what's going on with real estate. So I did not want to put people to rent the house because a lot of people that you rent your property to tear your shit up. Okay, my house wasn't worth that much, but it was everything, all I had at the time. So I would just let family members stay there till they got on their feet, things like that. I probably had about maybe 4 or 5 people, family members in that house in the course of 5 years. So when I got an issue with my grandkid going in foster care, they wouldn't give my grandkid to me because I was living with my son at our current resident at the time. I had to find another house to live. So I bought the house that I have here, but I sold that house to have more equity or more money in order to get the house that I have right now. So that's the thing with this. Now, that's not what I planned. I thought that was going to be a rental house. However, the person it got back to be too much because the house was for my kids, and I was it just got to be too much. I'll tell you that that's another story at another time because that was a whole nother domestic issue that I had got into, and that's another reason why I sold the house because his people stayed right next door to the house, and I didn't want my kids having constant issues with this fucking house. But real estate is not that hard. So I saw on a Facebook, one of my friends, I have friends on my Facebook and stuff like that. This is my personal Facebook. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know my personal Facebook. But one of them had told me all you have to have is like 550 in your credit score in order to get a house. That's how I was able, like, wasn't even going to try. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I could classify a house with a 550 credit score. Actually, my credit score was like 608, but still, yes, it wasn't that far from 550, okay? It wasn't perfect. Let's just say that. So, anyway, yes, I had to have a lot of documentation. I had to show them documentation on my house, the income that I got from the house, I had to show them that that was legal. It wasn't fraudulent. And also, like income tax, that's another thing I did with income tax. I used income tax like to improve my house or do something for my kids that they really needed or something like that. We get so much money yearly on income taxes. You put that towards something better of you. You know what I'm saying? If you're sustaining in what you got, why not deposit it in something else? Maybe another property, or maybe save it, or have another goal in mind. But a lot of people get these income tax refunds and then they use it up. I'm gonna tell you this. I used to get a bigger refund when I had lesser income and more kids. It got to the point to where I wasn't hardly getting nothing. So then one of my coworkers told me about itemization, so I itemize everything I do because I get no benefits from the government. And I probably get about $6,000 to $7,000 in income tax alone. But I have to work for it. I have to show proof. A lot of it is already on my bank statements because I use my credit card, my debit card a lot on everything. I don't just give people cash. You know what I'm saying? So that's my receipts because I don't keep a lot of receipts. But I'll highlight the different when I do my taxes. So I learned how to do my own taxes. I've always did taxes. I've done other people's taxes. But when you itemize through people's taxes, that's a whole different thing. So when I went from just standard deductions into itemizations, I went into a tax preparer and found out what is considered and what's needed in that. So then I started doing it myself. I didn't let nobody because I was already doing my taxes and other people's taxes too. But that's another thing that people can get into. You can do people taxes. Now it's only gonna be what yearly, but still you doing people taxes if you have a good successful business, you can get maybe thousands of dollars a year. You just have to know how to use the money to better your work. And that's what a lot of people don't do on YouTube. They don't tell people how to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, god damn. I would never. And this lady still have her own. Thank you. Hey, Don Diva. This lady still have her own business. And I'd be like, do you got a house? I'd be like desperate. Do you have another house? Yeah, even though I'm paying for this, I would buy another house. But it ain't gonna be no house like this one. That's what I think this house when I first got it 3 years ago, it was like 143,000. I think it made 120,000. But I still got 20 years or more to pay on this house. But I can do another corner. I can do another house note like that. Look, the 283. I can pay a house off in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I can do that with my taxes alone. Okay? I don't want to get my taxes and use it up. That's why I ain't filed them yet. I need to go ahead and file them though, because it's already been a year. What hurted me, I always never filed my taxes. What hurted me is when the pandemic came. Y'all was getting all y'all little rebates and stuff. I couldn't do shit. You know why? Because I didn't file my motherfucking taxes. Now I had all the information there. You know what I'm saying? I paid the fucking taxes. I got deductions. I got a minor, okay? But honey, because I procrastinated and I did it again this year, I had got better after 2020. But I still have not filed 2021 taxes. And I probably will get a refund. But I want to file it before the end of the year. I am going to file it before the end of the year. I'm glad I got my MAC. And because 2 or 3 months later, I'll be filing another refund. So I'm going to have equity money right off in the year. Okay? That's how you do it. Now, that wasn't supposed to happen like that. But only because I'm procrastinating, it's going to happen like that. But, damn, in the middle, I'm going from day to day, check to check. On the cool. Red labels, can you give us any information? Red labels, you need to have your own little program, like a first home buyer program. Like, just that. I don't know what your channel is. But I will say, if I had somebody like you to help me in the process, I would have been so much better than I am today. I'm not doing this to help me. I'm asking you to help others. Okay? Help others. But this is what I wanted to do. Every time I got my income tax, it was going towards either, if I needed a car, it would go towards that. But no, I don't just buy cars like that. Okay. Once I buy a car, I'm there. Show that car break. But as for the house stuff, you know what I'm saying? As for the other money, you know, you make a certain amount, but if you getting plus over that, then you save it. Even income tax, save it. Don't touch it. Don't use it. People got itchy hands. Don't use it. Make that okay every year. Make that a goal every year when I get income tax. I'm gonna do something positive to invest, whether it's in like passive income, investing, real estate, stuff like that. When you get a lump sum, make sure you use a portion of it to improve who you are. And that's the ghetto ass way I can put it. Let's see what he's saying. Red Label said people can literally take their income tax. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Red Labels. And put it as a down payment for raw land. Thank you. And payments could be as low as $100 a month, pending on your acreage. And I'm going to say your area too. Because I'm going to tell you, the area that I come from in well, I just basically told y'all, I don't live there now. I moved from there. But they have the cheapest taxes, the cheapest property. The only issue is you would have to do real estate or like rental because it's so much crime in the area. So you have to really, but they got some cheap property. But that's not the only area. That's one in the many areas. But that's where a person like Red Label, see, he told y'all, that's where a person like him will come into it. I don't know what his channel is. I can't promote it. But I know what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about too. Because I've lived it and done it. And if I had somebody like him in my corner, I would be 10 times more than what I have now. I'm grateful even to be in his presence. Everything that he say, I'm gonna listen to and be like, the in the classroom on the front row, I'm be listening to be like, oh, y'all take advantage of this beautiful, smart ass person that's in front of you. I'm telling you, I learned for myself, but I'm still learning. And so, okay, so this is off a different thing. Then over here, there's like a sheriff thing, sheriff property. There's a lot of land, a lot of houses, abandoned houses that are or that have foreclosed on, that or have taxes, and people pay. Well, they haven't been doing that. But what I wanted to do was to pay the property taxes and then use the house for my use. Now, the thing with that is they'll give you a sheriff title, but if they come back for the house, Red Labels, you might can expand on that. If they come back on the house, and they have to pay you for everything that you put in the property. But still, if I'm renting it or whatever, you get some good property off of that. Exactly. I understand that too. I understand that too. And a lot of people won't do sheriff sales and stuff. But, a lot of people do. And they have property on that. But anyway, that's just put something to put y'all in the middle. Y'all go check out Red Labels Confessions. Hit his motherfucking ass on Instagram. When y'all get y'all taxes, don't spend that shit up. Y'all start talking to him right now. Okay? Now he may charge you a price. I don't know. But get with somebody that's going to help you get to where you need financially. Okay? Anyway, thank you for Red Labels for coming on here. It's always a pleasure. You know how much I love you, and I know how much worth you are to the community. He's a very good resource person, y'all. Very good resource person that you can reach out to. Get to know him, subscribe to him. Now, he answered my DMs. I don't know if he gonna answer y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yes, he is a very informative person. He he's very smart. He knows a lot, but he's a good person. And that's most importantly. Because you have a lot of people that has the same knowledge and they're gonna drain you fucking dry for every fucking thing. He is not that person. He could put on programs like the lead attorney and be like, oh, real estate this tier, real estate two this tier, and be robbing you out the wazoo. That is not who he is. Get to know him. That's why I get so mad when people fuck with him, like really on the cool. But don't get it twisted. When I feel like he getting out the way, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Red. You can't be doing what these other people do. He know. He know. But he know it's in love. It's in love. And I never had really have no issues with Red Labels. Really on the cool. Red Labels is a good ass man, good as individual, smart as fuck. If you want to get in the business, reach out to him. If you have any knowledge, if you want to have, look at him. He giving y'all knowledge right now. And he laughing the fuck at me. I'm gonna get with your ass later, Red Labels. Since you want to laugh. But anyway, I love Red Labels though. Y'all get into it. Y'all get to know him. He is very informative. Share me too, y'all. I need some subscribers though, y'all. I need some subscribers. Hood like products need some subscribers. How do the Roddy Rue have more subscribers? Let me tell y'all this. When me and her start doing the tater tay, this is why I tell Red, stop, stop. When me and her got in started dragging each other for months, I had almost 2,300 subscribers. Like I was like 10 subscribers from that. When we did that, I lost over 200 subscribers. The difference between me and her, she's consistent with her shit, even though she's about bullshit. She's consistent with it. And I wasn't. But just the dragging alone hurted my fucking channel. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm grateful for everybody that stayed in the midst because I thought I was going to lose more than that because I haven't been a consistent. But when it first happened, it almost destroyed me, y'all. And y'all, the people that's been my day ones, they know, they know. Even though I was dragging too. I was dragging her, but it messed with me internally, and to the point to where I said, enough is enough. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not going back and forth with nobody on YouTube, especially for no 2 or 3 months. This woman told me she wanted me to die in my house. Why I can't get out? See, one thing that people don't know, I guess you can tell, my windows in my bedroom is high. I have, when I got this house, that was the issue. Okay. Now, I don't have the money to remodel. I can eventually I will have the money to remodel it to where the windows are lower. But this is an older house. I got a good deal for this house. However, if there's a fire, I have a ladder under my bed. I have a ladder under my son's bed, which is the older son, okay? Because the other child, he's in between both of us because he's autistic. However, but he has his own little space in our room. But so I have 3 ladders. One of my son took one of them, but them 2 ladders, I make sure I check them every week and make sure they're under our bed. Now, somebody said, "Well, damn, you probably will put furniture. I probably will put furniture already, but it's not gonna be because I can't get out that fucking window. Let's make that clear. Let's make that clear. People like, somebody's like, you're not gonna lose those letters because the people want to come take my letters. I'm like, no, hell no. This is my lifeline. This letter is my lifeline. That other letter in, because both of our rooms are our windows sit high. That's both of our lifeline. No, you cannot have my letter. Well, how dare you even ask? But they're like, well, you would use anything. I don't know if I can get on any fucking furniture in this motherfucking room. And if it's on fire, I may not even think about that. But I know that fucking letter is under my motherfucking bed. So yeah, when she said she wanted me to die in my house, did something to me because I have high windows. And that's something when I got in this house, I made sure I had smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, all kinds of stuff in order to ensure the safety for my family. Period. I see so many people that get heaters, gas heaters, and they don't have no carbon monoxide detectors. Like, that should be. What about those people in Mexico, right? They changed out a heater, a water heater, I believe, and they did not do it properly, and the people died from carbon monoxide poisoning. I had some issues with my air conditioning before the winter, right? But they're in the closet with my furnace. So I got an older house, right? So me and my son was using electric. Me and my son was using electric heaters for a minute because I'm like, hell no. Until I get somebody to make sure that shit ain't leaking carbon monoxide. Nah, we gonna sleep with these damn electric heaters. I don't give a fuck. So I mean, we slept with them for a while, and then I was like, I'm just gonna get more carbon monoxide protectors because some of them was displaced. During the summer and the winter. I don't know what happened, but we got new carbon monoxide protectors. We got it checked. But yeah, we was like just in the room with electric heaters for a moment because I'm like, no, this is people don't understand how important it is with things. You have to know what's going on with your house. Most of my house is really electric. The only thing that it has gas is the water heater and the furnace. So the water heater's on the other side of the house, which is a big house. So that's not really an issue. If it is an issue, I don't know about it because the detectors don't come out. But when it comes to my room, this furnace is next to my room. It's next to my child's room. So yes, I want to make sure that's on point. But yeah, it is on point, and we've been using it now. But honey, when it first got cold, yeah, we was in there we was in our rooms, shaking and jiving it, honey, because I wasn't supposed to lose my life or lose my children's life behind stupid and non-existent crazy ass stuff that should already been done. But when you have a house, you have to get your air condition and your heater checked at least twice a year. See, people don't know that shit. Thank you. Not just a full-time career red labels. I got two full-time jobs. I got two full-time jobs and a part-time jobs where I take care of somebody that's been like a friend that I take care of. So I have three jobs. But they can't prove your ass wrong. Who you talking about? I know you ain't talking about the right route. Who your ass talking about? Who you talking about, Red? Who got to own your ID? You must be talking about the right route. Uh-huh. You must be talking about the right route. Girl, boy, don't let me go there with her. She had a nursing license. She lost it. You know why? Because of her behaviors and what she was doing. She lost it. She can't talk about no goddamn body. Nobody. But they will be quick to try to talk about you when they don't have a pot to piss and overstand. I always wonder, why does this see my girlfriend, she was like, why does this bitch hate you so much? This bitch is jealous of you. And I'm like, surely she's not jealous of me. She's married, she's got grown kids, I am not married. You know what I'm saying? Like, then when her daughter came out, then I understood why she had a jealousy for me. When she look at me, she see herself on where she could have been. That's number one. Let's talk about career wise. And I guarantee you, I have 3 kids. 2 of them are grown ass men. One of them is 23 and one of them is 21, and neither one of them have a record at this point. Okay? Now, we've had our little stumbling blocks, but ain't now motherfucking one of them 2 kids will ever come on YouTube and say their mother is what that girl said. They will never talk about their mother in that fucking way. Ever. And we don't get along always together. But one thing they know for sure, their mother loved them. And if I correct them, it's in love. They ain't gonna like it, but they know it's in love. They not gonna go on YouTube. Now they see all the bullshit going on. If they wanted to go on, they would have been going on. They ain't coming on because our relationship is different than theirs. And I would never, even if they came on, I would never say, "Oh, he's the black sheep of the family. He's the whatever child." I would never say that about my kids. Ever. I love each and every one of them. They are my drive. They are the reason why I can keep it copacetic. They're the reason why I am here. Because of them. They give me a motivation to live. And we may not get along all the time, especially when they get older. But somebody should have told me about teenagers. That was a whole different experience. But honey, I lived it. I know it. I can tell you one from one extreme to the other. Okay? About 21 years old. He 21 years old. He got good ass fucking credit. Got a brand new motherfucking car. Sitting in the car right driveway right there. And honey, he's going through his 16-year-old stage. And I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna lose everything. He got a good ass job. He works for the state. No record. But he going through his little teenage stage, little peer pressure. And he lives with me. He helps with my income. He helps. He give me, a portion of his income to help with the rent and stuff like that, the mortgage and stuff like that. Not a big portion, but I'll be like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack with this kid, right? Why didn't he do this 5 years ago? Why is he doing this shit now? But everybody is different. Your kids age different. But I'm gonna tell you, this child here, he he is exceptional. You better behave. Hey, what about that shit you showed me about goodie bag? I'm trying to figure that shit out, Red. Cause of what I saw, oh my God, with Gangsta Parent, oh my God, and she already putting videos, y'all. Go check out Goody on Gangsta Paradise. Don't tell her I sent your ass, but honey, she be listening and laughing at us, and then she be, ooh, you gotta respect the hustle, honey. You gotta respect the hustle. Gangsta Paradise, y'all, girl. She only got 76 subscribers, but honey, I know who she is too. Oh, I just hope she stays. But she done came and gone a few times. But honey, if you can get a part of that knowledge, honey, it's well worth it. Cause that is hood at its finest. I I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. Somebody shared it with me, and honey. Oh, I didn't know. You should have put more detail in it. You, I mean, I just saw this live. Somebody shared it to me, and I'm like, oh, let me grasp my pearls. Oh, And then I went further, and I'm like, oh, I ain't even seen all the videos. But honey, what I did see, y'all go check out Gangsta Paradise, because honey, that child right there, that young lady right there, or I mean, I don't know what she is, or who is, but just what they putting on YouTube is like, oh, it makes you want to grasp your purse and be like, oh, child, and the what, and the who, and who that? Oh, y'all know y'all like messy. Come on, I'm not the only one that like the mess. Y'all like the mess too, honey, but honey, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Red Labels. I didn't mean to impair you. But honey, I'm just grasping at my pearls like, what the? Oh! Don't tell me that, Red Labels. I'm going to have to close my channel out. I'm going to have to shut down Hood Life Chronicles, y'all. Hood Life Chronicles is going on pause, okay? Because ain't nobody going to put me in front of the Fed zone. Oh, hell to the no. Glow, I'm gonna have to delete myself for a few weeks, okay? I'm just messing. It's all fun and good. Whatever. It's all fun and good. It's all respect. It's all love. So it is what it is. But anyway, in the know with Glow. Love you, boo. All right, y'all. I'm getting off of here. I didn't talk too much. And I need a breather. Well, damn, nigga, you need to tell me that shit. You need to tell me that shit when you be telling me. I can't stand him. I love him. I can't stand him though. I love you too, In and Out Glow. I miss you. I wish your ass come back to YouTube because you was funny as fuck. Okay? Thank you, In and Out Glow. My only moderator besides Helena D, which you is missing in action. Oh hey, good time. Hey, boo boo. How you doing? Welcome to the hood, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot do y'all. Hey, good time. Welcome in the hood. Where it's good. We just hitting here and shooting the breeze and having a good old time. Oh, you welcome, sweetie. I'm getting off of here. Red Labels got me shaking in my boots. I'm gonna be off here for another week, okay? Tell Red Labels thank you. We out. Peace. Oh, thank you. Ain't good time. Thank you. Love you too. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'm going my fat ass to bed. Okay? I'm going my fat ass to bed. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.